Major oil discoveries and cooperation amongst BRICS and OPEC could change the energy industry forever. Significant gas discoveries in BRICS and OPEC countries are causing a seismic shift in the oil and gas industry. China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Egypt are re-evaluating their energy strategies, which poses new challenges to the established oil market. These findings have far-reaching implications, impacting the supply, energy trade, and competition in the industry. The discoveries provide these nations with increased energy independence and the opportunity to diversify their energy sources. Furthermore, these findings align with the global push for greener energy, as they enable a transition away from carbon-intensive fuels. Hi! You've reached Finance Sense, the place where we discuss all the most recent trends in the financial markets and the economy. But before we get started, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button. Now, without further ado, let's head on to the video. The oil market in OPEC could undergo major transformations as China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Egypt increase their energy independence and reduce their reliance on imports. The fact that attention is being paid to gas finds, while at the same time the world is moving toward greener energy sources, demonstrates how groundbreaking these discoveries can be. To begin, China has discovered substantial oil reserves, improving the country's energy security and giving it more leverage in the international oil market. Among these is the 1.7 billion-ton oil deposit discovered by Sinopec in Xinjiang. It demonstrates China's drive to unearth priceless materials from the Earth's crust, making the province of Xinjiang a resource-rich area. With this reserve, China will be less reliant on foreign oil suppliers, significantly increasing the country's energy security. Furthermore, another 100 million tons of oil were discovered in the Bohai Sea by the state-owned Chinese corporation, CNOOC. This discovery improves China's oil production capabilities, bringing the country closer to energy independence. China plans to tap into these resources to meet the rising demand for oil and gas, fueling its rapidly expanding economy. These finds not only give China greater energy independence, but also position the country as a major player in the international oil market. As China's domestic oil and gas production increases, it may become less dependent on imports. This increases their sovereignty and protects them against economic and political catastrophes. As a result, oil prices and trading patterns around the world could be impacted. China's growing influence in the oil and gas markets has the potential to affect global supplies and demand, and this could pose a threat to the dominance of oil-exporting nations. China's initiatives to use cleaner energy and reduce pollution are consistent with its goal of finding and utilizing its own oil reserves. These discoveries give China the opportunity to diversify its energy sources and reduce its reliance on coal, a major contributor to air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. Furthermore, by leveraging its new oil reserves, China can explore alternative energy sources including renewable energy and natural gas. Meanwhile, Saudi Aramco announced a significant discovery in the Jafurah gas field. It is estimated that it contains a staggering 200 trillion cubic feet of gas. For Saudi Arabia, this is a massive development in their quest to diversify their exports beyond oil. Aramco intends to begin gas production at the Jafurah field in 2025, and by 2030, they hope to sell approximately 2 billion cubic feet of gas per day. They recognize the potential wealth in the Jafurah field and are therefore seeking investors to invest in development projects. Giant energy corporations like Sinopec and Total Energies have also been approached about collaborating on the Jafurah project. They might construct facilities to ship LNG overseas if things go as planned. With the Jafurah gas field's potential and the rising demand for natural gas around the world, Aramco is eager to raise roughly $10 billion for these projects. Additionally, the United Arab Emirates has also made significant gas discoveries. Their goal is to reduce their reliance on oil by diversifying their energy sources. In order to make that happen, they have been searching and discovering more and more gas. This is a significant development since it strengthens the United Arab Emirates' position as a worldwide gas powerhouse. It's not just about earning a profit, it's also about ensuring the long-term viability of their energy supply. These discoveries constitute a significant step toward their goal of energy diversification. Furthermore, Egypt discovered some gas off its shore in the eastern Mediterranean Sea. It was the Italian energy firm Eni that uncovered the Nargis 1 well, and they found a massive gas reserve there. After drilling down, they discovered several layers of gas-rich sandstones at a depth of roughly 200 feet. As a result of this discovery, Egypt now has a larger share of the regional gas market. This discovery perfectly fits any strategy of expanding offshore exploration in Egypt. They plan to take advantage of their already established infrastructure in Egypt in an effort to boost the country's energy sector. Since its inception in 1954, Eni has played a significant role in Egypt's oil and gas industry. The gas discovered at Nargis 1 is highly substantial for Egypt's energy needs and may spur further exploration and production. It demonstrates that Egypt has enormous gas potential in the eastern Mediterranean. Thanks to this discovery, Egypt can now meet domestic demand, increase energy independence, and potentially increase revenue by exporting natural gas. Meanwhile, as these gas-producing nations strengthen their infrastructure and export capacities, they may potentially have an impact on the oil market's power dynamics. In addition, these discoveries are consistent with the worldwide movement toward greener forms of energy. Increasing the availability of natural gas can aid in cutting carbon emissions because of the fuel's relative cleanliness compared to other options. And as these nations begin to utilize their gas reserves, they will be able to help create a more sustainable energy mix by decreasing their reliance on carbon-intensive fuels. These finds have the potential to significantly alter the oil sector worldwide, not only in the nations in which they were discovered. Since there will be more gas, countries can modify their energy trade patterns. It is possible that they will begin importing more LNG and diversifying their energy sources. Furthermore, this may facilitate deeper energy cooperation between nations. These discoveries further highlight the significance of diversifying our energy supply. For this reason, nations need to explore and invest in a wide variety of options if they want to thrive in the future. Sustainability is crucial as we transition to new energy sources. There needs to be a middle ground between meeting energy demands and protecting the environment in each country. They need to prioritize cleaner energy options. These discoveries make it possible for these nations to finance environmentally friendly initiatives. And this will aid their progress toward a more sustainable tomorrow. Thank you for watching this far. Please leave a like, subscribe to help us expand our future audience, and comment down your thoughts in the comments section. This is Finance Sense, helping you keep up with all the latest trends in the financial markets and the economy. Stay safe and look out for the next video.